Hi, it's Juliette. Here is another Green Moments with Juliette episode. Welcome. It's good to have you here. I have a new plant and I just wanted to repot it with you. And my new plant is a variegated rubber tree. Comes from the ficus family. I just love the leaf pattern and the hint of that red and white. I want to add it to my red planter corner. This corner I have like few plants here that have all the red planters. So I have like a set of 3 plants display, and I want to add this little guy here. It likes medium to bright light, and I have a northeast exposure here, so I get some really good light. He'll be very happy. And I'm going to repot it to the red Deltini planter. Again, it's a self-watering planter, just like all plants that I have at home. And I love it. This guy likes to be a little root bound, and it also likes a very, very good drainage. And the way this planter is built, that's exactly what this plant is going to get. Plus, I really like to have my plants dressed up just like us, and we put like a nice t-shirts or dresses or suits on. This is not, it's like a baby diaper. That's what nurseries use to grow plants. They're not supposed to leave in their diapers. They're supposed to be transported, repotted, and so aesthetics, not only like practical house, but also like very aesthetically pleasing. That's what's important to me. So I know that the Lechuza planters that we use for all our plants, and we sell them as well. And that's what it is in my house. Creates the perfect environment for plant, providing drainage, delivering oxygen to the roots, and also extremely beautiful and elegant. This planter has a wicker watering system, and it has this rope going through the pot. That's how the water gets transported. Instead of soil, this planter model comes with special potting subtract. It contains of mineral stones. It works like a sponge. It absorbs the moisture and releases the moisture slowly, and keeps the moisture level even. So for plants that like really good drainage, that's the best. And also it keeps helps the plant not to have the saggy roots, so the root rot is almost impossible when the plant is spotted in this subtract. So I don't even use soil. I'm just gonna use the subtract. So I'm gonna put this little cover aside. This also works as a water reservoir, and this little plastic tube here is a water level indicator. So when the reservoir is full, the red stick in this plastic tube will go up to the maximum. When the plant used all the water, it'll go back down to minimum. When it's down to minimum, doesn't mean I have to water or refill the reservoir right away. It doesn't work like that. I have to still wait for the plant to use all the moisture that is retained in the subtract, and then when it's dry enough, then I can refill the reservoir. If I keep refilling the reservoir every time it shows me it's empty, I mean, as a result, I will overwater the plant. So let's get started. Let's dress up my new plant. I don't need this. I am going, you know what, I'm going to put on the glove just to keep my hand clean. I don't have my scissors. I forgot to put my scissors here. I can use my hands to open up the bag. It's very noisy probably. So let's see. As you can see, the roots are sticking up. That means that plant definitely needs repotting. It's already outgrown its baby diapers. So we're going to remove it, and I'm gonna look at the roots. Yeah, the roots look pretty healthy to me. So we can throw this away. I'm not gonna need this anymore. This is a very cozy new, it's not diapers anymore, it's an underwear. And I'm going to add the substrate at the bottom because I want to make sure that the plant is the proper level. It's not like drowning in the pot. So I think that's a good level. So as you can see, it's almost at the level, the soil level, almost at the level of the edge of the planter. Now I have to look and see where's the front. I always like to keep the soil water, the water level indicator at the back of the planter so I don't have to face it. So the front of the plant will, yeah, what do you think, guys? I think it looks good like this, right? It's definitely the front, because if I'll turn it around, kind of looks flat to me. I can see a lot of stems here, so I would choose the fuller side as a front side. Now you don't really see the plastic tube, so it looks clean, it looks nice. And I am just going to put the potting mix, special substrate, around the plant roots. I have to tell you that I'm kind of hooked now for all these different variegations of different plants. I've noticed that this what really gets my attention when I see like these different colors mixed in a beautiful pattern. That's why I got this guy. I know that ficus can be temperamental, but hopefully having such a beautiful outfit on and having this wonderful material surrounding its roots, having oxygen getting to it, not having a saggy soil to live in, plus getting a really, really good amount of light. You'll be happy. I will also, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna press the subtract firmly but not too strong, just to make sure there's no gaps and openings so the water doesn't just simply run through to the reservoir without and I have nothing to hold on to. Okay, this part is done. All right, so what, clean up a little bit. So now we have very, very good pot for the plant, great environment for the plant to grow and thrive. I will also use today plant food. It's like vitamin water, and again, I'm sure you saw me talk about this product in all my previous videos. This is all natural, there are no chemicals here. It can be used all year long, it can be used as long as you want, and with every watering there is no root burn. It's very mild, it's very good for your plants. So for my plant, to help him to acclimate and adapt to its new home, I'm gonna give him some vitamins, and since it's a springtime anyway, I fertilize all my plants, so he's gonna get some fertilization, some plant food until probably the end of the summer. Sometimes I even go into September just to make sure that plants have enough vitamins to go through the winter, because winter is very, very challenging for plants. So now I can put this guy into its beautiful cover. See the difference, guys? Look how pretty. It looks great in red. It's gonna look really good together with this combo. Next thing I will do before I water the plant, I will make sure it's clean, because it came I picked it out in the greenhouse when I went to select the plants for our online shop. I just couldn't resist. I had to grab it. That's the danger of me going into the greenhouses and nurseries, because they have a lot of new and interesting plant varieties, and I have to resist a lot of times not to grab everything that I like, but this I couldn't resist. So now I have a new plant, a new beautiful plant. By the way, do you guys give names to your plants? I do not to all of them, but I do. I have to think about this one if I'll name it. Right now it's gonna be just a baby rubber tree. We'll see if the name will come to me. If not, it'll just be a baby rubber tree until it grows and becomes a teenager, and then a grown up, and then of course as a plant grows, he will need a bigger pot. Just like us, when we grow, we need bigger shoes, bigger everything, bigger apartments, bigger beds. But for now, I think, and again, especially because this guy likes to be root bound, I think he'll be very, very happy in this spot for at least 2 years. So I don't have to worry about it. I cleaned it. Now I'm going to water it. For a gallon of water, you just need like a 1 pump of this plant vitamins. This can is, I think it'll be like half a gallon, so I'm just gonna do like half a pump. The pump is about a tablespoon, so half a tablespoon for half a gallon, but I'll just give it a little bit, like a short pump. And then I will give my plant this vitamin drink, and I will pour water until I hear that it's running through into the reservoir. Then I know it's, you hear? Yeah, so it is enough for now. And again, for the first 3-4 months before the roots kind of adapted to acclimated to a new pot and it grew into it a little bit, I'm going to water just a little bit, probably about 10-12 ounces of water. I will water this plant, and I will test the soil, of course, to make sure that the potting mix, to make sure it's dry enough. I usually use the soil moisture meter, so I'm using that so many times, but a lot of people prefer to use the finger. And when you're testing the soil with your finger, make sure you test it as deep as possible and as close to the plant, like main stem, as possible. So I would just have to go in all the way and feel the soil. If that will feel dry to me, to the tips of the finger, then I know the plant is ready to be watered. If it's moist, I'm gonna hold off and wait. In 3-4 months, when the roots are grown and the plant adapted to its new home and it's acclimated, I am going to start using the self-watering feature. What it means for this planter model, I would have to, since it's not soil, it's a subtract, so it requires for me to pour the water through the subtract until the red stick right here rises to the maximum mark, and then I stop and I'll wait for the plant to use all the water. And when it drinks all the water again, I'm gonna start testing the potting mix, either with the soil moisture meter if you have it, or with your finger, works too. And then when the potting mix feels dry, only then I will do the same thing. I'll pour the water until the reservoir is full. Once I switch to the reservoir watering method, instead of watering this plant once every 10 to 14 days, as I will do it now, I will water it once every 2.5 weeks, which is great. So using the reservoir, the watering self-watering system lowers the watering frequency. Oh well, this is my new plant, everyone. Thank you for doing it with me. It's always good to have a company when you're doing something fun. I hope you enjoyed it. You have a wonderful day. You take care of yourself. You take care of your plants. And I'll see you soon.